picture?
Oh, it's a video.
Oh, goddamn bastard. I was suffering from smoke for nothing.
Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing outside. No, like we're actually outside, we're not playing a game. We went camping. It'll make sense.
I never really once.
Thank you, man.
Do is some good ASMR, right? So, toss in the fire.
Oh god, I'm getting the smoke now. How am I? Yeah, good.
You'll bring it this way.
Not like I need to do anything.
Nah, you're all good.
Yo,
Yo.
we're here.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We're real.
You're touching grass.
We're a couple we're a couple gamers touching grass.
Oh, we got dirt.
This is insane.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of
Yeah.
grass over here.
Okay. Can I do the how good of an impression of myself can I do? Welcome to the Lads AM podcast. The show for those late night ramblings that you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is okay. I'm not doing the whole thing. All right. So yeah, normally we're just omniscient voices, or sheepheads as we have been dubbed, and we don't have sheepheads right now.
Yeah.
That would have been great if we got like furry heads.
Just
You realize how expensive those are, right?
I know, it's insane.
Wait, what?
I wish I was a furry.
Like
so I could-
tortoise?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like fursuits. It's
I thought you just
insane.
meant like a cheap, like Minecraft sheep.
Oh,
thing.
No.
we should do that instead.
They're also like super cool.
There we go.
Fursuit? Are y'all furries?
No,
No.
I just hate them a little less.
What? What's
They're red.
Man, how many subscribers do we need for you to have a sheep fursuit for a podcast?
I'll just do it. None.
Yo.
Oh.
God.
On God.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah, so we're not just so this is the first time that we have voices put to faces.
Faces put to voices. You
Voices put is it not the same? Is it not the same?
No, it's
Tomato,
the same
tomato.
difference.
I mean, technically, Robert.
Transitive property?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, technically I've been shown because of the video of me being drunk.
And the golf video.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, and the golf video.
Yeah.
True. So I guess I'm probably, dude, I was the first.
You know, I'm the only one that I have not put myself in a thumbnail. Both of you have been thumbnails.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 'cause Dustin was actually first. 'Cause he
The
was on
pilot.
The pilot.
For some reason, that's the one episode that keeps getting recommended to me. I had to see my dumb, stupid face
Sitting on a
all
toilet.
the time.
Yeah, and then the one after that was Rob, and I'm like, oh, the second technical third episode, second actual episode, I'll do me, and then I didn't do that, and I've done the sheep since. So maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do the soy jack.
Matt, are you ashamed
I
of how
thought-
you look?
I love how I look. What are you talking about?
Well, then why didn't
Face.
you do a thumbnail if you've been told no?
The sheep look cooler.
The Chiefs look cooler.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Thumbnails are pretty good, I have to say.
Thank you.
Pretty good at those.
All right. Anyway,
Very few flops.
so Rob, you mentioned this a little bit earlier.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
First pilot episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
You asked if we were going to do introductions on who we were, and I said no, that's cringe,
Yeah.
and that what you had to do is that you'd have to prove yourself to eventually earn an introduction.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to say that you and Dustin, you both graduated. You both made it.
Oh,
Congratulations on officially being on the podcast.
oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Oh, cool. Congratulations.
Say congratulations, Robert.
No, you still got time.
It's kind of weird that these two got it in like 3 episodes. 40.
To be fair, they had to step up to the plate. Hey, Dustin, that being said, good question. Where have you been?
Oh, wait,
what
first, actual introductions need to happen.
Oh, yeah. Yes, left to right.
We'll forget. Okay.
Sorry.
You said left to right. I'm
Yeah,
right.
you're the
No.
camera's left.
Who cares what Robert?
I'll lead this. Okay.
Let the boy produce.
Let the producer direct.
My name is Matt. Hi, Matt. I've been sober for about 2 weeks, feeling pretty good. I'm the one that they say does all the work, because it's true.
It is.
Typically the pink head. I have the pink sheep head. And I am the most handsome one. And you see, no one denies it. It's great.
I'm not denying it.
Thank you. To my this side.
To my
To my this side.
That is your right stick.
50 shot.
Just avoid it.
to my this side. Hey, 100% chance if I do it this way. To my this side, Dustin.
I'm Dustin. I'm the blue sheep. I don't do it. I'm kind of more of an ideas guy. That's kind of what I do.
Yeah, you're there.
I'm the second most handsome one in the podcast. And everybody agrees.
And everyone agrees. We all agree.
Yes.
And to my other side,
Yeah, I'm Rob, the orange sheep, and I guess by default the ugliest of the three of us.
Mr. Rob the Gamer 115.
Mr. Rob the Gamer 115.
Twitch.tv/Rob the Gamer 115.
You used to see me playing Pokemans or behind the orange sheep, I guess. But now I'm here drinking Pepsi, chilling in Maine, so it's all good.
How does it feel having not played Pokemon Crystal in more than 24 hours?
Slight withdrawals.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a Pokeholic.
Hi, Rob.
I've been sober for. Oh, what was the last time I played a Pokemon game? Actually,
He was gonna bring an emulator, but I had to slap it out.
dude, I did jokingly say I was gonna bring my laptop and play Pokemon.
Really?
I think I have gone 48 hours now without playing Pokemon.
That week shit has been like 3 years. From now.
Hey, you're gonna be making up for it soon in like less than a month.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I've got like shit ton.
That's where
Pokemon
Robert
games
disappears.
No, I'll still be here for the podcast.
Yeah, no, but just like outside of the podcast.
Oh yeah, no.
It's
Oh, yeah.
typically when it's like, oh, where's Robert?
The podcast is no longer going to be us saying what we've been doing. It's updating on you what's been going
Oh,
on.
actually, yeah. Speaking of which, I'm Matt.
What's
I
up?
know by the time my Pokemon thing, it's going to be prime time for D&D to start up again. We're going to have to delay it a little more. No, I'm kidding.
You're messing with me, bro.
But we may need to start a little later.
Okay. I can handle that. I just want to play the game, bro.
Yeah,
I want to play as well.
All right.
If only we had everyone available and we weren't waiting on just one person.
We still have to finish introductions.
We still got to finish introductions.
On
Dude,
further
I want to do a
side,
podcast.
On further this side, on further my other side,
Fire, man.
we have.
also done introductions.
Yeah. Would you like to introduce yourself?
What's my name?
Okay, it's George, but with like an A at the end, but like hard A,
Oh,
Like partay.
like a hard, like not the soft A sound, the hard A sound.
I am George A.
Georgia.
George A, frequent guest on the podcast.
You're on last week's episode.
He-
was on the. Were you on
Was
the
it
last
the
week's
last one?
Was that last week's
That was
episode?
last week.
No, he's most one with George A. Fanning George A.
Oh, you're right, because you did Doom.
Although just-
Georgia did Doom. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did do Doom last
I
week.
need to-
Yeah, these guys have been filling in.
That's 2 weeks ago.
And we'll see why after we talk about the guy on that side.
Guy on this side, yo, first guest ever on the
Guest
podcast.
ever on the podcast, the one who made a crate his home.
Yeah.
I'm Fanning, also known as Boba.
True.
And this is like what, 4th time on the podcast, I want to say?
Fourth, fifth.
4th, 5th, something
Probably
like that, I don't
something.
know.
Oh no.
That is a vibe.
All right, now real quick, Matt, before we continue.
Yeah.
Should we do round 2 of introductions? So I'm Orange Bear.
Or okay, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Got orange. We got Boba Bear.
Boba Bear.
We got Orange Bear,
Orange Bear.
Green Bear,
Yep.
Papa Bear,
Papa Bear.
Foreign Bear.
Foreign Bear.
Foreign Bear.
Because on the way up here,
We had a little bit of a convoy happen.
a little bit of a convoy. Best $50 ever spent, I'd have to say.
Bro.
It's amazing
Where
how
are the
useful it was too.
The walkies, they were charging
On
somewhere.
the table.
Oh.
But anyways, we got
Table.
walkie-talkies for
There's
this
one
trip.
at the foot of the camera.
Yeah.
Started
Oh,
out
is
as a joke. I don't remember who originally was it. You who said
It
jokingly said
was,
you?
it was Georgia.
It was Georgia.
Yeah.
To get walkie-talkies.
And then we all decided, yeah, we're Yeah. going to do it. And we basically all talked in code the whole time.
I-
And bullied a kid off our freak.
I will
Did
say
fucking shit up,
that I think I was probably the one who thought it was the stupidest idea, and I've never been so happy to be wrong because that was the most fun 4.5 hour car ride in my life.
It really made it fly.
It really was. It was awesome.
The only problem was me and Dustin So me and Dustin were in one car, the rest of them in the other.
Mhm.
And me and Dustin would have to pause our music every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
There was one moment where I could not believe it. You guys, I don't think we ever told him this. So you guys timed it perfectly where you finished saying something to us, right? And then Rap God started playing. I rapped the entire thing of Rap God uninterrupted, and the moment it ended, you said something. I was like, wow, they played that.
Why would you pause your music?
To hear?
To hear you.
Hear you.
Oh.
We wanted to establish saying, like, you know, hey, Papa Bear to Green Bear, do you read me? And then get a response, and then say that.
Yeah,
We did-
You guys would just start talking, and we couldn't hear you.
This is Green Bear to Bobber Bear. This is Green Bear to Bobber Bear. Guess you're not paying
There
attention.
were at least 2 times where I say to Dustin, I say, Dustin, pause the music. And he's like, why? And I'm like, they just said something. And he's like, no, they didn't. They're
Ooh.
like, yeah, they did. He's like, can you repeat that? And you guys would immediately repeat what you just said.
Yeah, there were times where, like, Bar would be like, what did you just say? And I would, like, read the title of the song and listen. It's like, no, what did the walkie-talkie say? I was like, oh, the walkie-talkie said something? I didn't hear it.
Bro, you gotta turn that
But
off.
before we actually get to the trip story,
We heard you fine.
we kind of have another thing to talk about with Dustin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where the fuck have you
Where
been?
have you been, buddy?
My laptop's fucked. It's been
Yeah?
fucked for a while, and I decided to finally get it done by going to Geek Squad at Best Buy, which, George, I want to say I've learned my lesson, never doing that again. I'm just always going to go to you. I'm really sorry I did that. I even thought at the time, like, when he told me, it's like, oh, it's going to take 2 to 6 weeks. And I was like, oh, should I take it to George? Fuck it, I'm already here for free. And I learned my lesson.
George is free.
I'm curious. You
Yeah.
just have to pay for food.
Yeah.
Wait, George is
We
free?
could have gotten
Always.
chicken together.
Yo,
Totally messed
I would join in, and I wouldn't even help.
I wouldn't help.
We just all
So basically,
go out to celebrate you getting your computer fixed.
You can hold the flashlight while I open the computer. Yes.
yeah, for a while now,
and cry while you yell at me. Yep.
hold it straight. But,
Sorry, I'm not straight.
cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hold the flashlight.
Wait, you're like a few days too early, bud. We can still be mean to you.
We still have 2 more days until we can't be mean to you for a whole month.
For a while now, I've
Dude,
had
I'm
like
gonna read that on
holes
the podcast.
in my screen on my laptop, which I kind of just dealt with. But I was like, I'll get it fixed eventually. And then I got to the point where my key started getting sticky. And I was like, I'll get to that eventually too. And then my gamer lights turned off, which you can't have that having on a gamer computer.
That was
That was a straw.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, that's 3 things I need fixed now. I might as well just get to it. So I waited 2 months. Then I went to Best Buy to get it fixed. I gave it to them. And
They
How many
did
weeks
fuck
ago
all
it's
with it apparently.
yeah, they told me roughly 2 weeks I would get it. That was like the estimation they had. After like a week, I get an email saying, by the way, we don't have an ETA for us, just letting you know, so we'll get it to you. The day before the deadline they initially gave me, I get the same exact email. I'm like, oh, perfect. You're supposed to give me tomorrow. You don't even have an ETA. Sick. I think a week after that is when I get a phone call saying, yeah, so we had to send your laptop to the actual manufacturer for the keyboard. And they never gave us an ETA. So basically, if after 30 days after you originally put in the report, we don't have an ETA, we just give you a new one for free. So
The exact same like model.
same exact model, yeah, just give me a free one.
So it's now been over 30 days.
Yeah, because the 26th this Friday was the. 30
Have you
days.
gotten an email?
Don't think so.
Well, it's a little hard to check for that.
Yeah, I haven't been able to check over this weekend, but they never. It's
Dustin,
basically either they're gonna send me an email with an ETA, or they're gonna send me an email saying, "Yeah, we don't have an ETA. You can get a free one."
Dustin,
Yeah,
will
I've
you
gotten that.
please accept a gift of my laptop for borrowing so you can continue the podcast?
Sure.
And D&D.
And D&D, bro.
D&D.
That's
Yeah.
the more important part.
I guess, yeah.
All right,
Bro,
I will
got
let
a
you borrow
laptop.
my
It's got
laptop.
Linux if you
I
want
still want
it.
my laptop back though.
True.
Well, I totally get that you want your laptop. I want my laptop back too. But I also want to play D&D and have you back on the podcast because I've had to deal with these 2 for a whole month now.
I've had to deal with these 3 for a whole month now.
Like on the last one,
I've
you
been
got
in
to the.
one and I played Alter Kill, and that's a goddamn perfect game.
Like how in the last episode you got to the point where it's like, I need Dustin back. I can't be doing
I was.
I need Dustin back.
Dustin, I have been happy though that you've been listening to the podcast then.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep up on it.
Actually, that being said, there was something else I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
So I know you haven't listened to 100% of all of the episodes.
Yeah.
has there been anything that you heard where you really wanted to weigh in on something?
You know, it was. And now that you've asked me, I forgot.
All right, if you think of it, say it.
Yeah.
Because I
Fair
feel
enough.
like we've told some interesting stories.
Yeah, there are definitely some things I wanted to respond to. But,
The allegations.
yeah,
The,
Yeah.
this ongoing like
Oh my God.
first it was like
a laptop and
Dude, I am so glad, by the way, Dustin, that all the allegations turned out to be proven false.
yeah,
yeah, that's
I'm gonna
great.
do my job over it.
That surprise witness really came in clutch.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Also,
Shout
kind
out
of
to
messed
Stanley.
up. That, again, you guys already brought up a little bit, like, a best, arguably our most popular video was the one where it's like, oh, away goes Dustin.
Dustin just kicked off the podcast.
Doesn't got kicked off the podcast.
Dude, people are like,
I
what?
think it's just because people like drama.
Dustin, no.
And that's a pretty dramatic title.
Yes,
Yeah.
very dramatic.
You got kicked
Yeah.
off the podcast.
Next week.
And they- so they-
Steve
and they-
got used to it. Like, hey, you're not tricking me.
I really did just
You're not getting me again, you son of a bitch.
Rob left the
I was
podcast.
really hoping the next
Yo,
one would be
speaking-
Matt ends the podcast.
Speaking of leaving the podcast, though,
Where'd he go?
Not the podcast, not game. Podcast, not game.
Podcast.
Oh, yeah, by the way, that's what I want to talk about. Once I'm gone, you guys are just all about podcasts. So much, though, that this guy over here was talking about a game that you can't even see in the YouTube version.
wait, what?
In the very first one he's in, he's playing Skyrim or something, and he's like responding to that while you're playing Spyro. You're playing Spyro, he's going, oh, I can't believe this happened. You're like, what? It's like, oh, I'm something in this game. I'm Are you kidding? That's
Oh,
so
yeah.
separated now.
Oh yeah.
Now no one knows what you're talking about.
It's George. If it's not Skyrim, it's Tears of the Kingdom.
There's so many layers.
Or maybe it was, I don't know.
Yo, you want to do Tears of the Kingdom next time you're on?
I think that's a yes.
Oh wait, you can't capture card.
Also, he doesn't have his mic, so
Oh, he doesn't?
Oh, Georgia said yo.
Yo.
that car agreed.
But yes, I do need a capture card if we're doing Tears of the Kingdom.
I could lend you mine.
I could potentially lend you mine as well.
I won't return it.
If you want
You
mine,
sh-
Oh, if you
You
won't
sh-
return it. Oh, actually,
you
know
will not
what?
get it back.
He will. He will take it and start the most successful Twitch career anyone's ever seen.
Do you,
Tears of the
actually, I
Kingdom
have a
116.
spare
Yo.
capture card. I do have a spare capture card, actually.
Just give him that. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
I mean,
Sucks, but it works.
you know, I'll take what I can get. I'll keep your capture card like I'm keeping Matt's SpongeBob head.
Hey, wait a minute.
I mean,
You gotta give that back. I've already started writing the script for that video, bro. You gotta give that back.
I still need to put the felt on for the skirt.
Oh, thank you.
Skirt.
Skirt, skirt.
But in case anyone's wondering, you talked though, hey Dustin, if you're listening to this.
Yeah, we talked
want-
about that.
Oh, you already brought up what I sent you?
We
'Cause you-
mentioned
you
that you,
said-
yeah.
Because you said send the picture of Raw Doll, and you said send the picture.
Yeah,
of...
we had briefly talked about it because I remember saying that I was disappointed in your book choice.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, because I thought it was gonna be like one of like the 5 Roald Dahl books I had read.
Well, I sent you the one that I read.
That's the only.
You
never read any other Roald Dahl book,
I watched the movies. I just never read any of the book. I don't think.
Is Max pronounced rolled? I thought it was just rolled.
Call
Roald.
me crazy.
Roald.
Quit double checking really quickly. Didn't he write Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
I think so.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And you've never
Wait.
read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Ronald Dahl?
No, Raw Doll.
Isn't that the clown from McDonald's?
Oh, we're doing this bit again?
Oh, this is my favorite bit, man.
You been Ronald McDonald?
Yeah.
You gotta keep going.
No, that's that dude that from Florida that's running for president.
With Rob DeSantis.
Did you just say Rob DeSantis? I don't
That's
want
what
anything close.
Trump's
Oh,
calling him
Ron,
now.
sorry,
Have you
Ron
seen what
DeSantis.
Trump's nickname for him is now?
Wait, Trump has a new nickname for
The
him?
man's name is Ron DeSantis. He's changed it to Rob DeSanctimonious. It's so far away from his original name. You may as well be calling him fuckface, and he'll have like the same amount of letters. You may as well.
Yo, I
It's not
do
even his name
not
anymore.
appreciate this. I'm just gonna say this asshole sharing a name with me when he's not named Robert.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Trump for you. He's just gonna call him what you're not called.
Oh, he's not much better, of course. But
Yeah, that's what he does.
okay.
We get political here on the Lads
Yeah,
Am
right, dude, I
podcast.
don't fucking need it.
Do you still feel good about
Oh,
your
you know what
pick
the best
for
part
DeSantis,
is, though? What?
Still feel good for your pick as DeSantis for Republican nominee?
Oh, he would be horrible.
No, but you said that was your pick, like he would win.
Your prediction.
Yeah, your prediction.
You think that he's going to win the primary?
You still feel confident after that Twitter space?
Ooh, what Twitter space?
Oh, have you not heard about this,
He announced
George?
his campaign on a tourist space, and the thing broke like 5 different times.
Dude.
It only had like 200,000 people in there, and it broke.
My favorite
jeez.
thing was, so Elon Musk was personally like running it, and he went to make Ron DeSantis speaker and give him like admin privileges on it. Accidentally gave it to a random guy
Yeah.
who promptly ended the call, threw everything off, and then the guy tweeted about it and was like, "Whoops, sorry."
Just suddenly got this power. I didn't know what to do with it.
Just thing, I always felt comfortable with my prediction of it's going to be Trump again, and seeing that made me feel even more comfortable in my pick.
That's just liberal media trying to censor him.
All right. Here's my honest thinking, okay? Is ultimately it's going to depend on if when there is a criminal trial for Trump, and if it's before the results of the primaries, what the outcome is. Because I would be shocked if there was a criminal trial, he is found guilty, he has to serve time in jail, and then he's nominated. I find that insane.
You see all the Trump signs on the way up?
Oh, I was going to mention that. I was like, we're talking
fan-based
political, and
Rem-
we're in like Trump country right now.
Remember, a vote for Democrats is a vote for communism.
Yeah, yeah. Joe Biden, Mao, same level,
they're the
obviously.
same person.
I've always said it. I've always said Kamala Harris reminds me of Lenin. Same exact policies.
Lennon. Yeah, yo, so speaking of that, we're outside.
Yeah.
We've been camping
We finally did the trip we've been talking about for, what, a couple months now?
a couple months now. I think it was on.
You originally brought it up in like November or something.
Yeah, I think it was on the podcast. I was like, I want to go camping.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Here we are.
And then I was,
I
and
think that was one of the ones I was guessing.
We
on.
finally
You may
did
have
the
been.
parody. Matt, you happy?
shut up. I have a yard hoodie. I have my yard hoodie in there, and I almost wore it, and then I'm like, no. I can't rip. I can't just like try to emulate my favorite podcast that much.
Dare I say it? I'm going to make a claim right now, right?
Yeah.
Not only is this our camping episode,
Mhm.
I'm going to make a claim right now. This is our inaugural camping episode. I say we do this every Memorial Day weekend.
Yo,
Maybe not necessarily straight here, but we go camping.
I like camping.
I like camping. I've had a
like
good time
camping.
this past
You like camping,
time.
yes.
It's
Dude,
fun.
camping episode once a year?
I
Sound
just
good?
wish there were
That-
less mosquitoes.
Yeah.
I've been eating them alive, and they just flock to me even with bug spray, and I hate it.
Yeah, the bugs have been kind of bad.
And I'm gonna make sure to bring my own bug spray this time, not this.
Although,
Goddamn
knock
yogurt
on
shit
wood,
that-
You
right
know
now
what?
I'm actually...
I'm sorry, I like all natural.
He brought a cologne, really. That's all he brought. He even looks
And
like
it
a
smells
cologne.
great.
I was looking at it.
Lemon
It looks like a
eucalyptus.
cologne. It doesn't even look like bug spray.
And it smells great, and we all smell fucking great.
Yeah,
We all
and
smell
you know
amazing.
what?
Yeah, my
You know what mosquitoes
bug
are
bites
attracted
also
to?
smell
Things
great.
that smell great.
yeah, that's the problem. Is that your bug bites are there.
Science says that they hate eucalyptus and lemon, but clearly science didn't make its way to these fucking organizations.
They didn't read the report.
You know who the bugs seem to hate the most though?
Fanning?
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
His back I've been camping my entire life. I've never
Son of a
seen
bitch.
someone's back so
Somebody
bad
smacked me in the head.
than yours.
That's like the fifth time it's happened to you.
Fanning, I'm pretty sure I could have made constellations out of your back.
Dude, it was
Yeah,
insane.
probably. That
I
happens-
saw
that
the
happens
difference.
whenever I'm outside in the summer.
Dude,
I'm
no
always
wonder
the one.
why you're pale as fuck. You
I-
gotta stay inside.
I'm
to defend
always
yourself.
the one who gets attacked by the
That's when he
bugs
gets
constantly. Regardless, regardless of how much bug spray I have, I'll always get at least 30 bug bites constantly just for being outside for like 3 hours.
He would look like not even a real human if he was in the Florida camp that we were at, Robert.
Oh God, how many
Dude,
mosquitoes?
my
were there?
legs were
Yes.
literally just bumpy from like that.
God.
My entire leg was a bunch of bumps.
Yeah, you're like your skin was textured.
It was. It literally was.
The camping area. First of all, the quote unquote camping area, someone's backyard.
Yeah.
But the backyard we were staying in Florida, it was like a goddamn petting zoo. I think we've said this before.
Yeah.
Where there were like 2 dogs, 2 cats, 2.
That's where the
Turkeys?
that's where the fucking suicidal peacock was.
Oh, the peacock.
Yeah.
All the mosquitoes in goddamn southeast U.S.
Then you're
I'm
swimming
sure
in
there was
the
a
air.
unicorn.
Yeah, probably.
Yo.
We did get a free bottle of wine, which is pretty cool.
You know, in hindsight, maybe not the smartest decision, but whatever. Who cares? Yeah,
What, to give us a free bottle of wine?
to accept bottles of wine from people we don't know. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Either way, you're getting fucked up. I don't see a difference.
I mean, we really got fucked up with one bottle of wine.
No.
One bottle of wine split between two. So.
Yeah.
So Rob got fucked up.
Yeah.
No. I'm pretty sure he had more than one than I did.
Dude, yeah. Yesterday when we were going, when we were at the supermarket, we saw like one of the big box of Trulies in the refrigerator.
Oh, I wasn't here for this.
And then I think Dustin and I were just like talking. We're like, yo, Rob, we get drunk just by looking at these.
Dude, and then earlier today at the gas station, I showed you guys a giant bottle of vodka, and I'm like, huh? And you
Well,
guys are like,
I'm surprised you didn't get a contact drunk from that.
You were dehydrated as fuck then, and we were like, that is a bad idea, my friend.
I was joking. I wasn't actually going to do it.
gonna do it?
But no, overall, I've never been camping before. This is my first time like actually camping. Like going
Same,
on
actually.
a trip review was like the most camp I've done, but all we did was literally set up a tent, sleep in it, leave in the morning.
Oh, yeah, no, this is a lot more relaxed.
Yeah, this was cool.
This is how camping should be done.
Yeah.
Not what we do.
I'm definitely happy we brought all the weapons.
Closest
The weapons
to-
we had fun.
Close
Oh
to
my
average
goodness.
camping was up at my
For legal reasons.
uncle's
not very
house.
Yeah.
I'm quoting uncles in quotes because he's not actually related to me.
Yeah, wait, actually, valid point. Before we continue with this line of topic, George,
Yeah.
what's the legality of everything we did tonight?
Legal? Just say
We're in Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's legal.
So it's fully legal?
It should be.
We
I
don't.
don't know what law is yet here.
All right, cool. So George, I brought like a 220-pound crossbow.
Well,
Well,
that was it.
the
That wasn't how heavy it was. That was how much force it had.
I wish I could
I'm
carry
really
a crossbow.
swole.
We're really jacked over here. We're possibly round crossbow.
We had it mounted on the back of his car.
Yeah. Like a ballista. No,
Yeah.
20 pounds is the draw weight.
Yeah.
So let's see here. So,
Probably weighed about 10.
and out of the five of us, Georgia was able to load it all right. Dustin
Bet I
made it
was.
look easy. Matt was somewhere probably in the middle. I was very close to getting it, but couldn't. And you were.
I got it once.
Wait, you did?
I did get it once.
Yeah.
Wait, so I'm the only one who didn't get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You are the
George,
only
I'm
one.
loading it tomorrow.
All right.
Where?
Just bring it out
We'll
here.
figure it
real
out.
quick. All he's doing is just pulling it. You know.
Because I
We gotta
was
shoot it. We
Oh,
can't,
I
we
was
can't
I
load
was
it in.
so close
Right.
to getting it.
Yeah, you're pretty close. We did hear a click. That's the only reason you let go.
Right, that's why I
Click.
stopped, because I heard it click.
Yeah, we heard it click, but it didn't stay.
Yeah.
Might have been the safety click.
But yeah, brought a crossbow, Mongolian horse bow, throwing axes, which everyone loves.
Yo,
Those
throw
are
it.
fun.
I'm getting my
They're
own.
so fun.
I bought a new bow yesterday.
Speaking of throwing
Yes.
axes, that's what Robert here is using. He's using one of them as his microphone stand for some reason. I don't know why. It was
Yeah,
a
I'm
bad
taking
idea.
it out of the sheath.
It needs to be sharpened.
Definitely
Yeah,
everything.
how much
after
you've
you've
used
used
it.
it's taken.
Bro, there's so many little nicks and dents in those. I gotta get a whetstone, sharpen them, and get them ready.
Oh,
Oh,
but-
both ends. We get into the
Yeah, you got kind of you have to sharpen the end of it because that probably got into the wood just as
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I don't know how that happens.
I think we're just good at it.
yeah.
Fair
We're
enough.
We-
simply cracked.
We have been all getting better.
Alright, I'm making
Oh yeah,
it.
definitely. I literally 2 separate times I got 3 in a row.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like you just get used to it, I guess.
Alright, sheath is off. I'm ready to stab myself over.
Don't say over.
Over.
Have it.
Yeah, just a fun manly weekend. Throwing
Yes.
axes, shooting bows.
Playing board games.
But
Playing board
speaking-
games.
but
Board
Speaking
games.
of
Board games.
speaking of manly men,
Another one.
it is a sad anniversary today.
Yeah.
To mention it. We
Where-
realized yesterday that
Oh shit.
today is exactly 7 years. Today, as of recording this, is exactly 7 years since Harambe was killed. Can we have F's in the comments, please?
Have some in the chat.
More
All
importantly,
two
7
don't know
years,
us.
not just since Harambe killed, but since the world just went to shit.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Pretty much, and also 7 years since his birthday. Since his birthday was also yesterday, as of recording. He was killed the day after his birthday.
Wait, he what?
Yes,
That's
I mentioned this yesterday, and you had the same exact reaction, my friend. Yes.
That's just the Robert experience.
That really is the Robin experience.
I want to be tested.
for what?
Short-term memory.
Dude, I want you to be tested too.
I want you to be
Not even
tested for a
short-term
lot of
memory. Just sometimes you just remember things that are just so totally different from reality.
Yeah.
I'm sometimes just so confused what universe you live in. I'm not just gonna be
Give me
shocked
an
if one
example.
of
Give
these
me an
days you're gonna walk up to me and be like, "Yo, Dustin, remember that time you grew wings and flew?" I'm like, what? Yeah, I saw you grew wings. You flew up in the sky.
Really?
Oh, that didn't happen.
Nah, that
Are
was
you
just-
gaslighting me? I think you're messing with me.
you really do that. Didn't you just do it today where you're like, you were talking to Dustin, you're like, don't you hate this song?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
No.
You're like, I'm pretty sure you hate this song.
No,
Yes,
the one
yes.
time, I don't remember doing that tonight.
Exactly.
Prime example.
Wait,
happening
what
right
song
now.
was playing?
You spin me right round.
You spin me right.
No, I stand by that.
You should probably stand by all of them.
No, I definitely stand by that.
Dustin, do you ever remember hating that song?
I want
No.
to talk to our old mutual friend.
Oh, you want to talk to it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Till now. Till now.
I think you've mentioned his name before in the podcast. Before.
All right, I want to talk to Dan.
Yeah, you can talk to it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't even
Uh,
want to.
That being said,
Listen, I
the
think so.
other moment today where my memory was faulty, although I admit I was wrong in this case, like immediately. Matt was holding onto my wallet, jokingly took $5 out of it, then handed it back to me. I immediately opened my wallet. I'm like, there was 20s in here.
I literally go.
Again, I wasn't accusing you of stealing money.
I
was like,
and-
I thought there were 20s in here.
One thing that I think, especially from this podcast, getting an isolated like a couple hours of talking to Rob every week, I think I know exactly what I need to say to him to like make him like snap back to reality. Whoops, there goes gravity. And I immediately like, Rob, I said $5 because you had $5 in your wallet because of the bit. You had $5 in there, and he immediately was like, "Oh yeah, okay."
Well, it wasn't even that. I was just more confused. And then you said you gave 20s to the woman at the campsite, remember?
Mom
And
said
as soon as you
He said that.
Yeah, he said that. And as soon as he said that, I was like, you're right. That's where my 20s went.
Yeah. I was like, didn't you need 20s for something?
Yeah.
Yeah, because at no point did I think you were taking my money, whether for a joke or anything. It was more just like, that's weird.
Yeah.
I thought I had more money.
I do it to buy myself a chicken sandwich at McDonald's.
What?
Nothing. You mentioned saying that. You'll have to watch the podcast and hear what I said.
You definitely just said something about a chicken sandwich at McDonald's.
You'll have to watch the podcast.
Yeah, zero.
You'll have to
Dude,
watch the
I don't
episode.
listen to that shit.
Oh wow! Can't believe you said that.
Wow.
And I'm pretty much the only ones that watch it. And you only watch it in editing.
Yeah.
Even then, I
Well,
haven't
to
even
be
watched
fair,
it.
he watches it in editing. You watch it on YouTube. I sometimes look at the thumbnails.
Thanks. Sometimes.
I
can
will
tell it's
click on a video occasionally to get. I will say I watch every short.
Yeah, we gotta get back on that, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been saying that for months. Like for me personally, that I need to do my job.
hey, I'm like ahead of you guys, so I'm allowed to lax a little bit.
Nah, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
When are you gonna
That's
start
all.
putting them out again?
I ran out.
Ran out.
I actually do gotta go. Well, I ran out of the stuff that we had that we got the time codes for.
Definitely not.
What do you mean?
Like 20 episodes worth.
We were at 15.
And yeah, you definitely didn't post 15 different episodes. Like episodes worth of
15
stuff.
episodes worth.
Yeah.
I think I got all the ones that we had.
No shot.
Or maybe I only did the
There
ones.
were like multiple ones that I went through that you haven't posted yet.
You know what? I think it was I went through all of the ones that I could get down to a minute.
Oh, really?
The rest of them, because the rest of them would end up being like 5-6 minute videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, but wait, serious question, Matt.
Yeah.
What about TikTok?
Doesn't need to be verified to get like 5 minutes on there?
Oh, I still have like a majority of them I need to upload to TikTok, but TikTok sucks.
Have you uploaded anything to TikTok?
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah, you got some on there.
The thing that works is that YouTube I can upload them all and schedule them all, and I can have like a default for the like the tags and stuff.
Right.
You can't do that on TikTok.
So you have to manually.
I have to
do it.
manually do it every time.
That really sucks. But you know what else sucks? Not
fine.
honoring Harambe with the log.
Oh, you're right. Where's the log?
Where's the log?
Yeah, anyway.
We have
Give
carved
me
an
that to
effigy
Robert, isn't it?
for
I think it's-
Harambe on the good day.
Oh, it's
Uh,
Right here? Is it this one?
yeah.
We're not
You're
very
not
good
going
at
to be able to
whittling.
see it.
We're not very good at whittling, but we did what
Probably
we
should have
could.
gotten a picture of it so you can edit it in here.
And
Yeah, wait,
today
do
we're
we-
gonna burn it in
Did
remembrance of him.
did you get a picture of it?
No.
You never
want
took a
a
picture
picture?
of
I never took a picture of it.
Just take our word for it. It looks really good.
Shit.
Alright, cool.
Slap, slap, slap. Slap, slap, slap.
Well, if the claps don't go through,
Slap, slap,
you're
slap.
gonna hear Justin saying that.
Or my camera.
Check,
Okay,
check.
all right. Yeah, I'm just gonna check the.
Oh,
Yo, I got you all.
oh.
It really seemed like you were going for the. Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my
I've got
God.
smoke in my eyes.
Where's what?
Yo,
Actually,
I can't wait for us to get home and have like poisoning from smoke inhalation.
Well, that's that anime song I like.
Yo, same.
That's no halation, my friend.
I didn't even know that.
Hearing Rob go, ow,
Ow.
every 5 minutes.
Shut up.
Perfect audio experience.
Actually, is the recording? Here, hold this again.
God, yeah.
Beautiful.
No, I'm really not going to.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, I can vaguely see the red pixels.
It's true.
Oh my eyes!
That means that I'm gonna be up.
All right, cool. Go for it.
Oh,
Thank you, guys.
okay.
I do need to hold this though, so that I still talking on my mic.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, well,
I just figured that out.
Yeah, let's see.
Welcome to 30 minutes in.
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
Yo, 36 minutes, 6 seconds.
Anyways, Harambe died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
I'm gonna burn this wood for him.
Yeah. So
We'll burn for him right now.
yeah, I'll take my marshmallow. Let's see.
Yo,
It was kind of weird that happened in May. Like I guess I always knew it happened in May, but people always talk about Summer 16 was so awesome. I never would have associated Harambe died.
we didn't know what was gonna happen.
Oh, of course not.
It's like
It
among
was like-
it was a turning point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Summer 16, like then, and then Summer 16 was great, and then everything started going to shit.
And it's only gotten worse. And it's not only that it's getting worse. It's gotten more and more ridiculous.
Yeah.
Jupiter.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just plain goofy mode
Yeah.
this whole time.
I don't know why-
But it also, I feel like there was never like such a weirdly received or just weird in general like news story
Right.
that I can remember before then.
We all started taking our dicks out for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Who came up with that?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
why was that a thing?
What, dicks out for Harambe?
Yeah.
Dicks out for Harambe.
Because that's how our generation and current generations cope
Yeah.
is with comedy. Trauma makes us funny.
Yes.
Yep.
Kind of like how I couldn't say I sound like I was in a jar. I had to say I sound like I was in Bowser's cum jar.
Yeah, trauma makes you funny. Did you guys know that?
Yes. Why do you think I'm hilarious?
Oh, is that why I'm boring?
Exactly.
Pretty much.
You need more trauma.
Oh.
That's why we're beating the shit out of you tonight.
That's why the all weekend y'all been talking about tying me to a tree.
Yes.
Anyway,
Too funny.
hey Firemaster. Hey Firemaster, do you wanna
Do the honors.
do the honors?
Halt.
Everyone
We are not
dicks
going to
out.
get our actual dicks out for Harambe, but we're going to theoretically. We're going to.
We're in spirit. Our
mental
Wait,
dicks.
we are?
our spiritual dicks out.
Spiritual
Dude.
dicks are out
Except for Harambe.
for
If you
Harambe.
want to see our dicks out, check out our own.
No, we do not.
Subscribe to the page. Subscribe to the Patreon.
.com/liveam.
Are you putting it in or?
He's trying to make it a torch.
Oh, you don't know how to put it in.
Out of everyone here, I think I'm the one with the most
Yeah, that was
experience
it.
in putting it in.
I think he is.
Like-
I think he has us all beat, my friend.
No comment.
Mm.
Buddy, it's a lost cause. Just
Well, wouldn't
Yeah.
wait, Jordan, wouldn't our amounts be the same?
Wait, what?
What?
I thought it was just one time for both of us.
We agreed not to talk about PG 26.
We were in Fiji when we heard about Harambe.
For those unaware, the joke is
We had our dicks out, but it was for a different reason.
Good for you.
No, we ran Honey Heist, or I guess I ran Honey Heist,
yeah,
completely unscripted.
that was really fun.
Yeah.
That was
I
fun.
did-
It
I
was a
wish you didn't
complete
constantly-
train wreck.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
Matt and I are not gay, but for some reason, camping bunch of dudes.
This is the most heterosexual activity you can do, is camping with your
Again,
bros.
I say I'm not homosexual, but I am homosexual.
Homosexual. Kiss your homies goodnight.
Kind of upset
Still, I
that,
can't get any of them to sleep with me tonight.
I wish we had done Honey Heist like when you first
It-
brought it up. We didn't,
It's not that we don't
constantly
want to.
push
It's
it
just your
back.
snoring keeps us all awake.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was really fun. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Before we continue talking about how fun it is, you want to explain what it is?
All right, so Honey Heist is like a very simple tabletop RPG. It's like one sheet,
It's really good.
one sheet front and back. You play as bears. I've considered like reskinning the game to like fit our D&D campaign.
Yo.
I might do it at some point, just kind of a fun thing. But the way it runs is that you are bears and you're going to a honey convention and you need to steal the honey.
Mhm.
And basically you have two stats. You have criminal and bear. Criminal is essentially anything that you do that's more human, or if you want to put it in terms of D&D, it's like your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Your mental skills.
Yeah, and then you have your bear skills, which is like your bear, your constitution, strength, dexterity, mauling people to death, sniffing out honey, and things like that. And you're basically on kind of this like ever moving scale where you get. Who's this for?
I think it's for Georgia.
Is it for Georgia?
No, for fuck's sake.
I was trying to do this. I was asking for one too.
Oh, I didn't-
We literally made eye contact, and I was doing this.
Here you go.
I was like, coffee.
It's not coffee.
It's not coffee.
It's just vanilla cola.
Vanilla Pepsi.
They're really good.
Oh,
It's very,
Damn,
very
okay, I'll
good.
try
It's very good. That also might be the last one.
Yeah, I'm pretty
So you
sure.
better enjoy it.
I've been,
It's yours.
I've seen it at work when I worked at Walgreens. I've been avoiding because I thought it was like a coffee.
No, it's just,
No,
it's just
it's
vanilla
really good.
cola.
Yeah.
that's
And it's,
pretty bonkers. I
it's
love
very
it.
good.
Not sponsored.
We're laughing at me because I'm eating my s'more.
Not sponsored, by the
No,
way.
We were trying to say drink
No,
without interrupting Matt.
Yeah, not sponsored, by the way. Anyway, Honey Heist, very good. You're kind of on this ever scale of potentially going too full blown bear and going crazy, cocaine bear style, or you end up getting too smart for your own good and you just betray the party. I felt this was a really good way to do it because it's like super simple. You don't need like a character sheet and like 20 different sided die or 20 different dies. You just need a D6 and you kind of roll for a table. I rolled the whole story and I just kind of had to on the fly go with it. And it's stupid,
Yeah.
but it's fun and it's
We had
it's
to
meant.
steal a bee from a pageant, and we ended up killing her.
Yeah.
We did it all in a flashback, by the way. We?
Oh yeah, they did. It's not. That's really not how the game works. Is I need a thing. I wish I had a thing right now. I really wish I had something that would help us in this situation. Let's have a flashback to explain how we just suddenly have it. That's not how it works.
Listen, it was written kind of vaguely. I feel like we were still within the rules.
Yeah, no.
It's a TTRPG.
Rule of cool.
You let it
Rule of
happen.
cool trumps all.
But I did. The rule of cool does trump all.
Yeah.
So
Especially in something like this, or like.
Judged by, we were a party of 3 black bears and a grizzly bear. I don't think Dustin rolled a success on any roll at all.
Nope, I failed every single one. Wait,
Did you actually?
I don't think so. I definitely failed my first one because I literally immediately went to bear mode.
All right, I'm probably biased when I say this. I feel like I succeeded in this.
Maybe.
we're decent.
Yeah,
I think that's fair. I got it more fails than successes.
Yeah, you failed a lot too.
Yeah.
You just never went to
I
full.
was like 50.
We were all failing a lot.
Also, if it looks and sounds like I'm crying, it's because all of the smoke blowing in my face is making me tear up.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I teared up a couple times too.
Yeah, sometimes I'm kind of like I like put my hat down and be like, yeah. So Honey Heist guys,
The wind is not on our side.
super great.
Yeah, but that's it is like a really fun game. You just bang out real quick.
Yeah.
It didn't even feel like we were playing for that long. How
Yeah,
was
let's
it actually
bang
playing?
that out real
I don't know. I don't know if I mentioned it on the podcast before, but one time in college I had to run it for a group of people.
quick.
In case I didn't mention it before, I don't know if I've definitely told this story before.
Cool with me.
Yeah, you told me it's Johnny was having a podcast.
Just maybe I did. Maybe you get to hear it again.
Yeah.
So we were going. So I was in this game class. It was like game design class for non-game majors. And we were going to talk about tabletop RPGs, and one class or like something you had to do out of class was that you had to was going to run a tabletop RPG, or everyone had to play one. And some kids in the class would be the people that run it, and the rest would be people that played it. And I was like, well, I'm running a full D&D campaign every week while I'm here at school. Maybe I can just kind of, I don't know, write a paper about it. I didn't want to do this.
Right.
I didn't want to have to like schedule another time to run this thing I've never done before for people I just didn't want to do it. So I foolishly go up to my professor and I kind of explain, hey, I run D&D every week anyway. Is there any way I can kind of just like use that for this assignment? And that was my mistake, because he immediately goes like, "Actually, I think that's great because I need people to run them, and I think you'd be really valuable." And my outward experience is like, "Oh yeah, sure, I can do that." Because but inside I'm like, "Oh damn it!"
Matt, you are everyone's yes man. You will say yes to anything.
Yeah.
I ruined it.
And there's a class for it. Don't tell the professor you're good at it.
I know.
He's gonna find a way for you to do it.
They're gonna be like, "Yo, you can help teach," and you're gonna
I'm
be
like,
"Fuck
"Fuck."
me."
I didn't think about it. Hey, brownie points are brownie points.
By the way, not to be distracted, but I've been distracted. There's a big beetle upside down right at your foot, Matt.
Where?
Yo, I see him.
Oh my god, he's stuck under. He's stuck.
Yeah, he's been using that twig to try to right himself.
Yes. He wants to pull
he's
the crossbow.
lifting. He's actually.
Across
He's actually. He needs a spotter.
Yeah, I've just been watching him for like 2 minutes. So if anyone's watching me, I've been staring. Like, it's like right.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, he's lifting.
God damn.
It's like
Wow.
that big.
Yeah, oh, he's a big beetle. There are some
Yeah.
big bugs
That
here.
feels
I
more
do not like
motivated than
them.
I am.
I love them.
Not when they fly in your face. They're terrible.
He needs.
Let's not interrupt his workout.
He needs a spotter.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
And I saw another bug.
Swole beetle. Isn't that literally a Pokemon?
What?
Swole beetle.
No, Buzzwole.
Buzzwole.
Is there
Buzz-
a jacked bug?
Yeah, that's Buzzwole.
It's the Ultra Beast that looks like the Crimson
It's an
Chin.
Ultra Beast
Oh,
that's like a
yeah.
bug fighting type.
Wow.
Hey, look-
And he is the most jacked thing you will ever see in Pokemon.
It look.
I
it-
typically hate bug types, but if he's jacked, I might like.
It looks like the
Dustin,
It looks like
try to
Crimson
see
Chin.
What gen is he?
Yo, he got
7.
up.
No,
Okay, that's
pick
fine.
up
It's
the-
a
No, he didn't.
Oh,
it's
I see
an
that one.
Ultra Beast, which is like Gen 7 weird legendary thing.
Oh, okay.
Aliens. It's literally aliens.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, what's that
You know what?
thing?
That's a mob.
If it's a big deal, then I might
That's
have
sick.
seen it.
Um,
know how I am with Pokemon.
I wouldn't say it was a big deal. You, Dustin, do you know Guzzlord?
Oh, do I?
Yeah, it's in the same vein as that. Guzzlord's an Ultra Beast.
Talk about
Okay.
getting distracted.
Hey, Georgia,
Yeah.
you want to go grab that great bug spray you got? So I kind of just like spray it at my feet.
Don't kill the beetle.
I'm not gonna kill him.
Yo,
Where'd he go?
Wieners over
He's right here.
Anyone want a wiener?
No, I'm good.
No.
Oh, boy, do I.
Burger.
By the way, Rob, I was just happened to look just out of curiosity. There was a thing that was like a trend a few months ago. It's like a whole graph of like your favorite Pokemon. Or
Yeah, yeah, I did that.
whatever. Is that funny blue karate guy really your favorite fighting type from that gen? Or do you just do that for the meme? What's the name of that funny blue fighting guy?
Oh,
I'm not asking
from
you to say
Gen 5?
Yeah, I'm not asking you to say. I'm legitimately
Oh,
curious if that's actually your
okay,
favorite
hang
fighting type.
on.
That's what you put it as.
First of all, just to get it out of the way, go ahead. You can all say it after me. His name is Sock.
Sock on these nuts. Got him, boys. Yo, let's go. Yo, let's go. Yo, let's go. Yo, let's go.
All right, seriously.
To be
I don't
fair, he
know.
is a
I
good
don't know if
Pokemon.
you just wanted me to do the haha funny or if you were actually
No, I'm
serious.
legitimately curious if that's your favorite because I saw
Yeah,
it.
no, it is.
Oh, okay.
Just because.
He is pretty cool.
Well, for one, in that generation, that generation introduces a lot of Pokemon. There's not a lot of fighting types from it.
Sure.
The only fighting types I want to say are like the Timber line,
I love
And then-
Timber.
and
Going
then like
down.
Sock and Throw,
Yeah.
and I don't know,
Okay. I just saw that.
Karate Guy, Blue, kind of cool.
Because there's so many Pokemon to choose from in that entire graph. I was kind of looking at it, I was like, did he just pick one as a meme because he couldn't pick one, or is he like legitimately is?
I did, and I picked a Mungus for like 5 different ones. because of haha funny Among Us.
Yo, I'll make
Sus.
the fire bigger for you.
Some of them I definitely. Some of them, it was definitely like I couldn't care less which one of these I picked.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're picking your favorite type from every gen. It's gonna happen.
But like, and some of them, it's like you don't even have a choice.
Yeah, right. There's like 2.
My favorite is, hey Dustin, what's your favorite dark type in Gen 1? I'll give you a hint.
There is none. Right?
There is none.
Yeah.
So the graph literally lets you choose 4 different variations of missing now. So it's really,
Yeah.
what's your favorite version of missing now?
Yeah. I feel mine
Um,
now. It's just that you can't get a good screenshot on mobile. So.
But I remember one of the other things that I've been doing, and I want to do a stream. It would be a stupid long stream. There's this website where it shows you a bunch of different Pokemon, and then you click on which ones are your favorites, and using an algorithm, it'll eventually narrow it down to your number 1 favorite.
Yeah.
But once you're done with your number 1 favorite, you can keep going and get your number 2 favorite. And then you can keep going and get your number 3 favorite. I want to do a live stream where I get my whole list.
That
Wow.
sounds pretty cool.
Oh,
That sounds a cool idea.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
would take-
website.
It would take a long time.
is it the one that it just gives you 2 options and you click?
So it starts off by giving
Like
you
groups?
a bunch of options.
Yeah.
So by default, it starts off by giving you 20 options. So the way I do it is whatever 20 options it gives, I have to click. Whatever the group size that it gives me, I always have to click half.
Okay.
That's my personal rule.
Right.
But it's interesting because it makes me realize it makes me come to the conclusions that I wouldn't have otherwise reached about my favorite Pokemon.
Right.
For example, my number 1 absolutely still remains Torchic.
Yeah.
My number 2 still remains Blaziken.
Yeah.
My number 3, I would not have known without this website, but I've officially decided it's a SQ from Gen 8, the penguin with the ice cube head. I love that guy.
That's pretty cute.
You seem to have a trend of bird Pokemon that's not actually flying. types.
Yeah, flightless birds. I
Flightless
guess.
birds.
You know what's funny though? One of my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon is the Flamingo.
Yo,
Oh
So
my
actually,
Flamingo.
maybe it
Flamingo, let's go.
Dude, I never put that connection together when
Speaking
you were
of
writing. It's like
flamingos,
flightless
you don't
birds.
realize how big flamingos are in real life till you actually see one in person and realize they are like as tall as Robin, like 5'5". I'm not. Rob's not actually 5'5". But no, seriously,
Oh my God.
flamingos
How
are
are
like
you?
5'5".
You know what the best
And they're
part
like,
about
oh my god, they're tall.
Dude, you know what the best part about that Pokemon is? It's a Flamingo Amigo.
Flamigo.
It's a Flamigo.
Flamigo.
brother.
It's a Flamigo.
What was your favorite Route 1 bird again? Was it the
My
Fletchling or
favorite Route 1 bird. Oh, jeez.
Mine's Starly from Aquarius?
There were a couple. I remember there were a couple that I narrowed it down to. I think I went with the Fletchling line,
I think I just forgot the name, but yeah, that's what it was.
which is the Firebird in Gen 6.
Yeah.
But it basically, for me, favorite there came down to either that or probably the Electric Bird in Gen 9.
I'm a Starly man myself.
I agree. I agree. Big
If
time.
if you're so here's the thing. The only reason it wouldn't be Starly for me is normal flying is such a boring type combination.
It is.
It
But
really
Star
is.
Raptor and Brave Bird, and that's
No, I
Raptor
got
does
that.
look badass.
So if we, because I mean, if you notice, my top 2 are literally the ones that are not normal flying. If we go if we only look at normal flying, Starline's probably number 2 for me. Number 1 will still be the Gen 7 one because it becomes a toucan.
Rob,
I
I
think
have a
it's awesome.
question.
Yeah,
Could you pass me a marshmallow?
that I can do you one better. I can pass you a bag.
Not a bag of marshmallows. Empty bag.
it's just an empty bag.
Yeah.
That's what you eat.
He's like,
That's what you make
here's
it
all
for.
the
I was
fucks
good
I
luck.
give
Would you
about
like
giving you a
s'mores? Would you like
marshmallow.
s'mores stuff as well, or just marshmallow?
Just marshmallow.
Do you guys have a favorite Route 1 bird?
You want
I've
marshmallow?
already said mine is Starly.
Oh yeah, you said yours. Sorry.
I can give reminders as to what the birds are as well, if needed.
Does Hoot Hoot count?
Yeah, I believe so.
yeah, I think who counted?
Hoot Hoot.
Counts.
Yeah, one bird good.
Hoot Hoot's sick.
Favorite bird?
Favorite Route
Favorite
1.
one bird.
Favorite Gen 1 Route 1 bird. Or yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
like
if I specify
Pidgey,
Gen 1.
Starly, Fletchling. Those
I
kind of
would-
things.
I would say Talo, But
I think Taylor counts, yeah.
is the Corviknight's evolution line a Route 1 bird?
Yes.
Oh, wait, is it?
Yes.
Then yes, that one.
Not
Honestly,
Murkrow.
Rookity.
Well, Corviknight is.
Rookity Gen 8.
yeah.
Honestly,
I
Starly
couldn't
and
really
Rookity are like 1A, 1B to
For
me.
some reason, I heard.
Because Rookity is pretty good, but I
Whatever.
think Star Raptor overall just clears.
Yeah.
Alright,
for that.
so like, can we agree on what the worst one is? I will go on record right now. Worst one is Pidgey.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Like, totally fine. Start off with Gen 1, basic bird. I got it. Really plain looking. It doesn't do anything interesting, and it's just a fucking bird.
It flew so that the other things could fly faster.
Right.
Yeah.
I acknowledge it
Ekans.
for. What
Is
about
what
Ekans?
backwards?
Come. We made this joke before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done that before. I don't
Yeah.
remember what it was.
Yeah, he said you've done this joke before.
My favorite bit. Dude, Ekans backwards. Like, yeah, come.
Dude,
right?
speaking of Pokemon names backwards, though, you do not know how happy I was when in Generation 9, the generation that just came out, they give Girafarig an evolution.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that's cool because I like the giraffe Pokemon. And then we learn its name is Farigiraf. Girafarig's name is one of, there's only like 4 or 5 Pokemon whose names are palindromes, where they're the same forwards and backwards.
Yeah.
They literally did the exact inverse of its name for the evolution for Farigiraf. And I love it.
Yes. Because isn't it now main head the tail head?
No, it just has like 2 heads.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
Oh
being.
no, so it's like the tail
he's like
kind of went backwards and like engulfed the head.
yeah.
So it's like a
It for
head
itself.
inside the head.
It eats for itself.
Oh my god.
This is a kid game does.
Yeah, Totally Spies was a kid show, and every episode had a different fetish in it. There's a whole list.
Wait, what?
Totally Spies.
Oh yeah, totally spies.
What? What's
There's
this?
a list somewhere where each
Damn.
it lists fetishes in each episode.
No wonder I
that-
liked it so much.
Yeah,
No,
That's
you
what
wanna-
everyone's
you wanna
saying.
talk
Everyone's
about
saying
TV?
about the
I'm not talking about
Totally
cartoons
Spies.
and fetishes.
That's the last
No. Listen to this. This is bizarre. Okay, I have a working theory,
Okay.
and I'm gonna. There's gonna be a video. I'm gonna make a video on this at some point. Okay.
Okay.
Oh god.
I can't quite explain why because, it's weird, but it seems like every Pokemon League is centered around one fetish. I shit you not. I'm trying to remember if it was the Johto League or the Hoenn League, but there were 5 different Pokemon that were inflated. It was bizarre.
I think you might be thinking Gen. Wait.
It was either Gen 2 or 3. Because I remember, like, the second time it happened, me and the people I watch it with, we were like, wow, someone must have an inflation fetish. And then it happened 3 more times.
Oh my god.
I was like,
No, I think
oh
I think I've
my
I think you've like
God.
talked about it in your Discord or something. 'Cause I feel like I
And
remember
it wasn't
talking
even
about this.
like, it wasn't even moves that they were using where it's like, well, they're going to inflate anyway.
Right.
Jigglypuff.
It wasn't
use Vor.
It wasn't Pokemon that would normally inflate. I'm talking like, oh, I wish I could remember an example. Like there was like an Arbok or something that bit onto someone, and then to get the Arbok off, they breathed heavily into its
off.
mouth, so it inflated and then went around the air like a balloon.
so
It
like that
was
scene from
weird.
Shrek.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
weird.
I just watched Shrek for the first time in years recently on a plane ride back from a vacation I had, and I was like, damn,
This is weird.
this movie's still great. Like
Oh,
so many jokes that just passed over my head as a child.
they don't have dental.
Nah.
They don't
That's-
have dental.
That's not.
Well, that was Shrek.
That's Shrek the Third. But that's still one of my.
Shrek 2. That was
Yeah,
Shrek
that's
2.
true.
That was Shrek 2.
Shrek 2? Yeah.
Yeah, that was because the Fairy Godmother was alive.
Matt, I'm calling you out right now. What are you doing tomorrow night?
What am I doing tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Sleeping?
Nah.
Just got
tell you
home,
what you're
dude.
doing before you sleep.
Fuck what?
Or watching Shrek Retold.
Oh, you're right.
We have so many things to watch.
Yeah, but I've been trying to get this guy to watch. It is, Georgia, you do not understand. It is so rare that I've seen something on the internet that he has not.
That's true.
And he wants to
It
ruin
is
that
always
Yeah,
true.
the guy who never
One
saw
thing he
the
can hold
I'm a
over you,
giraffe
he wants
video.
to get rid of
Yeah.
it.
And I want to see Matt's reaction to Shrek. Because have any of you seen Shrek Retold?
No, I haven't. No.
I don't believe so.
You all need to watch this
I-
master.
Is that the
I
one
cannot
where it's
watch
like
it tomorrow
every
night,
other
Rick.
scene is like differently animated or
It's
something?
D&D night.
Oh yeah, Monday.
Monday.
I'm thinking tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't know why.
Yeah, no excuse. Basically, it's they got like I don't know how many different creators it was. It was like 100 different creators. Each of them was given like 30 seconds to a
Right,
minute
yeah,
of the movie, and they were given entire creative liberty to do whatever they wanted with it.
It's like
To the point where, like, some of them stuck completely to it, and they did their own little animation. And is it as good as the movie? No. Some of them are pretty decent. But then it ranges to like people just in real life ad-libbing the lines.
Yeah.
Like they definitely only did one take and they
Right.
submitted it.
Oh my
It's like
God.
My favorite part, and I don't want to spoil it, but there's
So don't.
one part that I'm pretty sure became a viral meme after it came out, and I wouldn't be surprised if you guys had seen the viral meme.
We're gonna be like Leonardo DiCaprio,
Where-
being like, "It's
Here, I'll say it. And there's the scene where Shrek has an arrow in his butt,
yes.
Yeah.
and Shrek and Fiona tell Donkey to go get a flower.
Yes.
Well, that scene was done by a guy, his wife, and their probably 6-year-old son, and the kid was Donkey.
Yeah.
And they're freaking out, and then the kid looks at the camera and goes, "Shrek's gonna die!"
Yeah.
And it is the funniest shit. It's the funniest shit.
It's like that's like what they used to do with the Steamed Ham videos when they used to be like animated. But
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Steamed ham, but in like 30
It's
different art styles.
Yeah.
Oh my
they
God.
make I don't know what happened, but they're trying to make them for Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
I know they've
You've
been
seen clips
doing.
of that.
they've
They've been
been-
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World retold.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane."
Yeah, trying
They've
to
been
do
working on a
something
Shrek 2 retold, I know, for like 3 years now. It's in like production limbo. It's been, I know, like from what I've heard, like 80 to 90% of the scenes I think are like in, because the way it works basically is like, let's say hypothetically speaking,
Hypothetically.
Matt, you were organizing this, right?
Yeah.
Then you would make a form, be like, hey, if you want to do something, fill out this form, and we'll see. Okay.
Give me a time like you have to get a scene
And
or
then
a certain time
you
frame.
will see all the applications. You assign scenes. Maybe you allow them to like put in like these are scenes I want to do, and
Yeah.
then you maybe grant them or not. But you dish it out. They record their scene, and then they send it all to you, and then you edit it all together.
Yeah, that's how I would do it.
Right, that's how it's done. From my understanding, like 80 to 90% of them have been filmed, but like the guy in charge of the product has changed like 5 times.
Mm.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah, that's a lot.
yeah, so we'll see what happens.
That's a lot, especially if like they're not able to send around whatever project file, whatever they're
No, I
editing in.
think they had been able to send the project.
That's a
file
whole.
around.
That's either they're not sending, or either they are sending that around, and that itself is just a hassle, or they're having to start from the beginning every time.
Oh, that would suck.
That would, yeah. Either way, that's not fun.
Yeah.
I'm just watching these two moths just go
Oh,
on
yeah.
those
Go to
land,
the
and
lamp.
they are just going at it.
Yo, you want to talk about going at
I
it?
think they're having sex. Yeah.
Going at it.
Yeah, you want to talk about going at
You
it?
want to go at it?
Sure.
I've been going at something.
What?
Oh,
Schooling y'all in fucking board games ever since we got out here.
Yeah.
Holy
What
shit, you
fuck
guys
was that?
suck.
Hey,
You guys are
I
bad.
won in medium.
Yeah, that game requires you to rely on people.
Yeah, I'm good
Yo,
at that.
I'm just saying. I think I've inhaled too much smoke this weekend. I can't
Dude, we
process
played
anything.
medium, which
Twice.
is like kind of like a game where we're trying to.
Say the same.
Yeah, basically we each draw a word, and then we have 2 different words, and we're trying to make a word match together. So if you had like beach, taco, we would both try to say shell or something.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or ambulance or car doctor. You would think
Mechanic.
Oh, mechanic.
ambulance.
Or ambulance.
Ambulance.
So who is
but
who,
anyway- but-
so who are the mechanic people? And then me and George were the ambulance
yeah.
people. All right.
But so I was teamed with Georgia, and Fanning was also teamed with Georgia because it kind of goes in like a circle.
Yeah.
and like so many times he's supposed to do 3, 2, 1
Yep.
say the words. And I think like 4 different times do like 3, 2, 1. We'd say the word, and Georgia was just silent.
To be fair, and here's the funny thing though is that was our second game. The first game Georgia did fine.
Yeah, first game was fine.
Yeah,
And my guess, and I'm sure Georgia will back me up. Our second game was after we were in the sun for a while.
He did say that. He said the son I'm tired.
yeah.
You know, even
He's
still,
sleep-
he would just say nothing. He's like, we can't work with this,
Game.
bud.
You
It was
just
after 90-degree weather in the sun, not
Shooting
much
crossbows.
water, shooting crossbows. Spent like
Dying.
30 minutes shitting myself in that hot box over there.
Also,
Yeah,
Georgia being
true.
paranoid that we bottomed out his car, broke his car.
Did we actually find out that he broke it?
I don't know. I forgot about that till now.
Peggy's fine. Peggy's
Look
fine.
on the bright side. At least you didn't lose your boomerang.
Yeah,
true.
I
I
can't
believe you
I
lost your
think-
boomerang.
Literally, I was trying to think of words, and I was just sitting there like,
Yeah, but the point.
there's nothing
I
going on.
asked you if you thought of word, and you'd say yeah.
Yes, and then you're like, yeah, I know I have
Three,
something. I
two,
did
one.
not.
And then
You
immediately
staring
after
at me.
I said yes, I forgot the word, and I'm like,
If you
He's like, oh, wait a second, I lied. I did.
No. if you're playing this game online, it would just be like player has disconnected after like 30 seconds.
Pretty much, yeah.
or I'd be typing in chat.
Yeah.
Sorry, I lied.
But you know, the game. But I'm just saying, the games that are all on your own, trying to school your opponent.
Crazy.
I want every. I mean, there was the love letter game,
Yeah,
A letter.
that was fun. I like
which using lies and deception schooled this kid.
Wasn't even lies and deception, really. It's just
Schooled
but
this
there's
kid
not
today.
A lot
Yeah,
of
you just
lies.
school him.
School him. What was the other one we played? I don't remember.
we
You
played
did Dixit.
Dixit.
Dixit. Oh yeah, that was fun.
We played.
Um,
We played him.
You know, that
Yeah,
one.
that one.
Pick your
the,
poison.
Pick your poison.
Oh, pick your poison. Oh, that was the 50-50 split
Yeah,
game.
that's what that.
I don't know, man. It's kind of. Hey, I'm just saying.
That
Keep
was probably my least favorite game, by the way.
game nights. All right, you want to like?
Man, it's because you suck on every podcast game night.
Oh yeah, you keep losing when the cameras are on.
I'm cutting out your intro.
Brother.
Well, it was nice while it lasted. Mike out.
To mute your mic. Who's Mike?
Yeah, you're not Mike.
No, Mike's showing the podcast.
Mike's the guy replacing. We don't know who
Mike's
Mike is
replacing
yet,
Mike.
but whoever joins, we're gonna name him. Mike.
If your name is Mike and you want to be on a podcast,
if you're one of the 2 people that we don't know that subscribe to this podcast, feel free.
And your name happens to be Mike.
Yeah.
dude, a guy named Mike on a podcast, like microphone,
Dude,
We could.
He's
have
made
an
for-
actual Mike
he's
check.
like made for stardom.
he's made for it.
Yeah.
He was born for
What
this
about
moment.
A podcast full of guys named Mike.
That's every podcast.
Yes.
No, like everyone.
What about a podcast made entirely of whales?
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Conversation with friends.
Could be me.
You're good.
What if one night you're getting so much smoke in your eyes you can't see?
So,
I
what's
wish
up?
I was gonna bring my hat. Is the one of the things I forgot.
Sorry, I can't see you. I
Yeah,
can't see you over
It's
there.
okay, I can't see you either.
I'm kind of just guessing where everyone is.
Echolocation.
That is just a skill issue. my
Uh,
friend.
A little bit of a skill issue.
Already
Issue.
having glasses.
Dude, the skill issue is me trying to put on this damn sweatshirt.
Give me a few.
You were the one who said put it on before we started recording.
Yeah, and then I forgot.
Bro.
Wow, this guy.
Yeah, go get your memory tested,
Also, Dustin,
please.
Do you want a mushroom?
Do you want a mushroom?
Okay, good. Do you want a marshmallow at any point?
Sure, go ahead. Yeah.
All right, use this.
Hey, Georgia,
Oh, no, no.
can I have a mushroom?
Yeah, I found some behind my tent.
Did you?
Some mushrooms. Yeah, you should try them.
Dude,
Six
speaking
July
of your
photos, right?
tent,
Leave my tent.
holy shit.
Leave my tent alone.
Yeah.
You know what? It
Oh, yeah,
deserves.
dude.
Sorry, it deserves to be made fun of.
Brother, can you guys send a marshmallow down this way?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's
I will
not
bow your hands.
They're not good.
That's
Try
on my
again.
part.
for the birds.
I got him.
Hold on. I have a plan.
No, that's not gonna.
Stick it on.
Never mind. That is gonna work, I guess.
What do you think he's gonna do? You have to
I think he was gonna
eat
throw
it?
I thought you wanted us to like try to catch it on there while we throw it.
Thank you, my friends.
No problem.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
Oh yeah, your tent. Yeah.
Yo,
my
why you make
tent
fun of my tent? Sauce me one.
What's the making
Because
fun of it?
I've
It's just-
never
Oh,
seen
Portion
are,
of facts.
are we on to the make fun of Matt
Yo,
part?
you should take that
make
out.
fun of his tent.
Yeah.
Make fun of his tent. Don't make fun of Matt. I'll beat your ass.
Yeah. So I have a tent that's really big, and it's all mine, and I don't let anyone else in it.
Yeah, he
Squatters'
took-
rights.
Uh,
you have
Dustin and Fanning have every time I go into my tent just been yelling squatters' rights, and then walking into my tent. And I find the idea of just running into people's houses yelling squatters' rights to be very funny.
How else
Uh,
squatters' rights work?
But I'm pretty sure this tent is just as old as I am, because apparently it's been in my house forever. And when I told my mom I was going camping, she said, "Oh, we have a tent."
just a number.
What
Where?
happened to you?
It's marshmallows stuck in my head.
Oh, okay.
And the first time we opened the tent, I mean, it was a little bit
was
finicky
the
to
first time.
put up, but we did it
The first time in my backyard.
in your backyard. Yeah.
Yo, your backyard's dirt sucks.
And it was fine, but this time it's been like twisting, and I
Because it's facing the wrong way.
Because this tent has
Yeah.
like.
You put the door facing 180 degrees from everyone else's tent.
I did do that.
Didn't know where the door was when we were setting it.
I did do that. I did accidentally put it away
But yeah, this
from
tent has,
everyone.
like,
No,
4 poles actually standing
Don't
up
facing that way.
at each corner, and basically just every so often the thing will just twist on itself.
Yeah.
yeah,
Just keeps
I
happening.
slept like that.
It's fine
Well,
now because we had
Look on the
like.
bright side, you slept better than Georgia did.
Jordan felt like a baby once he got into his car.
George, I
In
ditched.
our car.
Do we want to talk about our sleeping experiences?
Yeah.
talked
Well,
about
I think
quite
we
a
need
bit
to
this
wait for
morning.
Georgia to come back for us to talk about that. Where did he just run off to?
Darkness.
He's back.
He's blowing his nose.
Oh, okay.
He has
I
his
thought he came
microphone
back
on
with a
him.
mask. Oh, so you could have been talking. Okay.
What time? Oh,
All right,
it's,
so Georgia.
Yeah.
How about you sleep last night?
Let's sleep.
All right. So how many hours?
0.
0.
I think I slept maybe 30 minutes.
How long until you were in your car?
So like we went to bed I think like 11ish.
Yeah, we
we
went to bed around
11.
What time were you in your car?
So let me see. So I felt good in my sleeping bag. I'm like, all right, here I am in my shorts. I'm like, I'm warm, I'm comfy. You know, it feels good. This piece of ground, it's not too lumpy, nice and cozy.
Oh, you were in shorts? I
Yeah.
wonder why you were freezing.
I got out of shorts real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 minutes go by. I hear Fanning still awake. I'm like, okay, cool.
Am I out?
Yes.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, we're getting
Oh,
there.
You know, I feel like I'm about to drift under. Then what I think is Fanning at first suddenly rolls in with the motorcade. I'm sitting there going like, are you fucking shitting me right now? So I spend the next half hour just laying there, awake, zipped up past my head in a sleeping bag, which is a little short for me. Being like, holy shit, I need to suffocate Fanning in his sleep right now.
So you spend like half an hour thinking it's him.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Then
I
Fanning
love
gets
that.
up at some point to like go get water, and then I still hear the motorcade running, and I'm like, "Oh my god, is it Dustin
It's
or
got-
Rob?"
it's got to be Robert
I'm
Dustin.
gonna jump in at this point and say I got water because unlike George, my sleeping bag was way too warm and I was on the verge of like overheating, and I was like,
Hey.
God, I need water.
You okay?
God, I need
You
water.
okay?
I remember
You okay?
before we went to bed, you talked about how you had a super thick sleeping bag. I was
Because I
thinking,
thought it was gonna be
bud.
colder.
I was like, but it's
My
not gonna
parents
be
were
that
like, "Oh,
cold.
it's gonna be freezing when you go up there. It's gonna be freezing." I'm like, "Okay, I'll get a warm
You
thing."
want
I
a
wish your
summer
parents gave
sleeping
me a
bag.
sleeping bag
I bought the sleeping bag. They
because
just give me
mine were like,
anything.
"You'll be fine."
So-
I was not fine.
All right.
So you
Back to
took
back to you.
conclusions out of me or Robert snoring.
Yeah, so I come to the conclusion it's either you or Rob, because I've gone on trips with Matt and I've doesn't snore.
Not to mention that Matt sensed on the other side
Yeah.
of where the noise is coming.
Did not matter. It was still. I could hear it as well.
No, but I'm saying, he
He knows
knows
he
to
wasn't
what
here.
direction the noise was coming.
Oh,
Yep.
true.
So I think another like hour or two goes by. I don't know if Fanning's conscious at this point.
I was.
Good to know. I sneak into my sweatshirt and more clothes because at this point I feel the heat leaving my body from my like third rib on my left side
Oh, it's be something.
and my elbow because those were the parts of my body that were like touching the ground.
Only your third rib
No.
on your left side?
It just felt most
What a
in
weird
there.
place to balance.
But I was like, all right, this sucks. I'm still hearing, and I'm like, it sounds like it's coming from like right next to my ear, and I'm like, this is horrid. I don't know how Fanning's alive right
Meanwhile,
now.
it's literally coming. It's right next to my
Literally,
ear.
it's right next to Dustin's ear.
No,
Not
I'm all
spoil it.
right. So here's the thing, okay, Georgia, what side of the tent are you on?
He was on the far
I
side.
was on the farther side.
Okay, because I will say this, okay, I'll explain my night from my perspective when you
Sounds like a
all
fucking
go
maniac.
after, but I was basically right against the tent wall, and I was facing the tent wall,
Okay.
It doesn't.
so it was directed right at
At me.
you guys.
Well, Rob,
Because that's I got used to doing that to try to like muffle it a little
it
bit
does
for
not
Dustin.
work.
Well, I was trying to muffle it for Dustin.
Yo.
I appreciate it though. It would somewhat work because, like I said, it's quieter than it was when we were on the trip. So you're doing something right.
So, Rob, thank you for clarifying that because, from my point of view, it sounded like you were on a speaker being amplified.
Dude.
Because when I was, I spent a solid hour sitting like shriveled into a ball, being like, "I'm gonna go on my car. I'm gonna go on my car. I'm gonna go on my car."
Until he did.
You got silent for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, "Okay, I think I can do it.
Dude, I
think
bet I know exactly what 10-minute period that was, but go on.
I think I can stay quiet. I think I can stay here." Those 10 minutes are up, and immediately it starts up again, and I'm like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me! I'm going in my car. I can't do this anymore." So I get up. I'm trying to be quiet. Fanning can attest to how horridly loud I was because I was.
I was conscious the whole time. I was like, oh, he's probably just going to the bathroom.
Yep.
He'll be back. That's what I think to myself. Cut forward 2 hours. I'm like,
Damn, that's a
where's
really
George?
long piss.
This is gone.
Oh God, did he fall in the river? Oh God.
So that's what I was worried about at some point, being like, "Oh damn, if I'm in my car, I'm like Fanning wakes up, doesn't see me there. He's gonna like be worried, wake everyone else up.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll find me."
Maybe they'll find me.
After the first
On the
time, I was
bright
like, oh,
side,
did he
all
fall
the
in there? I was
stuff's
like, no,
there.
he probably just. And then I realized, oh yeah, the snowing. He probably just moved over to match how match. That's that's pretty much how my night went.
Dustin, how'd you sleep?
Not particularly well, but again, apparently better than I thought because I feel like I was just rolling around all night because I had no pillow, so my head was just on the ground, and I'm also not used to being in a sleeping bag again.
That's the other thing, is all of you forgot your pillows.
Yeah, I forgot.
I was
about
using
that.
my duffel bag.
Was
as
I
a
the
pillow,
only
so-
one who brought a pillow?
No, Matt did. I
Matt
reminded
brought
him.
one as well.
Yeah.
I did my job.
So yeah, I'm just, and my sleeping bag is
Oh.
twisting all around me the whole time, and I keep having this, not to start track too much, but
The same
these past,
reoccurring dream
sort of,
about these men.
not really. These
That
past
shit
few
about
days,
it,
I've been having
right?
this recurring. It doesn't even feel like a dream because I'm like awake, but I feel like I'm in bed and I have like mail around me that I need to deliver.
Oh my God.
It's so weird. Like I feel
That's
like
just me
like, okay,
sneaking into your
I
house.
was like, I need to organize this, and I need to go on the route and make sure I deliver and donate to houses. But I'm in bed. So
So,
I shouldn't be having papers in my bed, but I can't go to sleep because I think I'm at work.
work dreams are whack.
I know. But,
Work
God.
dreams can be.
Again, I thought I was having a trouble time sleep, but I talked to these two this morning. I woke up this morning, like, oh, dude, you were out like a fucking rocket. Like, really? When did
No,
I sleep?
I thought no because we thought he was you snoring.
Oh, that's
at
why.
first.
Oh, okay.
So it's just I'm like
So you
Come-
guys didn't realize it was me until
until
Dustin was
until
awake.
it's like wait that wasn't you snoring? You were up. It's like yeah. I'm like oh shit.
Yeah.
It sounded too deep for Rob till he's earth.
All
Rob,
right, so
hang on. When you came out of your tent this morning, you looked like you had the best sleep of your life. Your hair-
well, hang
your
on,
hair was such a mess.
my dude. Don't steal my thunder. So you slept like shit. You slept like shit. You slept slightly better than shit. I had a pretty good night's sleep. So this is my experience. You ready?
Mhm.
I fell asleep. Woke up. Had to pee. Spent about 2 minutes holding it in. Then decided, yeah, I need to get up and get it. Which I'm guessing is the 10-minute period you were talking about, Jordan.
Probably.
Probably.
So I throw shoes on, go, pee, come back, get back in my sleeping bag. I'm like, I'm a little cold on the top of my head, and I'm a little cold in my feet because I took my socks off like an idiot, but whatever. And then I closed my eyes, and then the next thing I know, I opened them and it was light out.
Yeah.
And I see Dustin getting out of his tent. And I'm like, oh, he's just using the bathroom. And then, like, after 5 minutes, like, I hear all of you up and about. And it is like 5:35 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I shit you not. My thought was, they're already awake? I'm surprised they don't want more sleep.
Oh, buddy. Oh, dude, this is
Oh,
I'm
my.
surprised they don't want more sleep, but whatever. I guess
buddy,
I'll
we-
wake up too
We did.
if
while
they're
we did
already
more sleep.
awake. And
Talk about
then
how 3 of us took naps.
everyone except for me and Dustin took a nap today.
Bro, I woke the first time I woke up. The people that were across from us, because they were playing music pretty late.
Oh my god, they were
The-
playing that music for a while.
The first time I woke up, they were done. So I was like, oh, I must have been sleeping for like 3 hours. I was asleep for maybe 45 minutes.
Yeah, when I went to use
And
the
then-
bathroom,
and then I
checked
went to
the
sleep
time, so I had no
again,
idea what time it was.
And then I woke up and I'm like, okay, it's probably like 4 a.m. It was like 1:30.
Oh yeah, no.
And then I don't remember what happened after that. And then I woke up at like 4:30 and I'm like, you know what, fuck it.
Really?
Fuck it, we ball. And I just started just taking pictures of stuff.
Yeah, 'cause you're like up for an hour before I even got out there.
Yeah, that's how long Georgia was stalking me from his car.
Yeah.
Some
So he was out taking photos. I'm like, yo, this would be a great time to take candids of Matt. So I brought my phone out, and it was like a little. I wish you took.
This is at
I
the
wish
middle
you
of the night?
noticed me. No,
It's like 5 in the morning.
yeah,
Oh.
5 a.m. It's
Oh.
light out. I wish you saw me so you could take a picture of me because I probably look like a little gremlin, like just like one eye poking out of my sleeping bag with a phone next to it, taking photos. And at one point, you were next to the car, and I was giggling like a schoolgirl because I thought for sure you were going to turn and see me. You were doing a march because you were recording your footsteps.
Yeah, I was trying to get crunchy
I
leaves.
thought you were losing your mind. I'm like,
No, I'm just a film student.
Yeah.
At heart, same
Oh.
thing.
so good.
That was
Yeah.
the worst thing of having to spend an entire summer sharing a room with you, Rob, is that
Oh yeah.
just in general, I take a long time to go to sleep. Like, you know, the average time it takes you 15 minutes to go to sleep, whatever. It takes me way longer, like sometimes even an hour. And you fall
Oh,
asleep-
sometimes it takes me a
you,
while.
you fall asleep in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It feels
You
like.
were-
So here's
around
the thing.
5
Here's the thing. Okay,
No.
I can. All right. As far as me snoring goes, you know, obviously I feel horrible about it.
Yeah.
I can't control it,
Yeah.
obviously. But
Try to
I know it's
not
gotten
breathe.
to the point where my sister really wants me to get tested for sleep apnea.
Yeah.
I mentioned that too, by the way, this
Um,
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that those weird little things
That's
they
the
put on
thing
your
where you
nose?
have to wear like the machine when you
CPAP.
sleep and have the mask.
Oh,
on
the
and
big
stuff.
one.
And the reason that you do it is because quite literally, you just stop breathing
Yeah.
when you sleep.
Oh, it
So
could
in
be.
theory, if you have sleep apnea and it goes untreated, you could just die in your sleep.
It could go bad. Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, and I will go on record saying it right now. I would rather die in the middle of the night peacefully than go to sleep the rest of my life wearing a fucking mask like that. So no.
Okay.
Heard it's not that bad.
There's
But
other,
as far as everything else going, you know, I don't think anyone would disagree with me. I have the most experience camping.
Yes.
Because I was in Boy Scouts.
Yep.
Not
Really?
Boy camp. Boy Scouts.
Boy camp?
Boy count.
But a couple things you learn with
Did you
doing a
know
lot of
that?
camping. Number one is it gets light out really fucking early in the morning.
Yeah.
So if you want to feel like you actually got a decent amount of sleep, you want to go to sleep earlier than you normally would. Like normally on a camping trip like this, I would probably be going to sleep at like 9:30.
Right.
Yeah.
And then secondly, well, I failed this last night. But secondly, you want to make sure you do everything. Go to the bathroom right before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to get up again. I messed that up. But and then you just kind of like learn what works for you in terms of sleeping. And I know for me, the specific thing what I do is I will take my pillow, fold it in half, take my sneakers, put them under the pillow. That way the pillow is slightly elevated, which helps. And then what I tend to do on camping is I will sleep on my stomach usually. And that's very different than how I normally sleep at home, where I usually sleep on my side. George is laughing because I put way too much thought into this.
No,
But-
I'm laughing because I'm just imagining you, like, dead body, smack down face and pillow on your stomach.
No, I'm facing the wall.
I know, but
Bro, I'm just bringing the chair into my tent.
And then,
I'll be in my car tonight.
I will also be in George's car tonight.
Are you
So-
actually-
no one's going to be in that tent.
Probably not.
Hey, Dustin, you want to tent to yourself?
Sure.
All right, cool. There you go.
Perfect.
Sure.
Um,
I want to be comfortable, my friend.
Same.
Yes.
I don't know if you're going to really find that much comfort out of the car.
Dude.
but I wish you luck.
I'm more comfortable on the ground. I can lay back and recline.
I
I'm
found
not
the
gonna
ground to be
freeze.
rather comfy,
I'm
actually.
not gonna
But yeah, I
freeze.
remember
I'm not gonna be
during
too
the
hot.
trip every night. I'm like, okay, fucking put the melatonin in my mouth. Sheep, think count, sheep. Fuck. Don't
Yeah.
sleep.
Dustin, how quickly did you learn on our trip? Like, the moment you are in your sleeping bag, you need to fall asleep.
The first night.
After the first night?
Yeah, because again,
Dude,
that's what,
also,
not
I
gonna
don't-
lie. Before the trip, I totally forgot that you snore because it's been so long since we ever like
yeah,
shared rooms
you
together.
you knew going into the trip. That
No, I
so
forgot.
You forgot.
That's the thing. I forgot, and that's why the first night in New Hampshire,
You were
we're
like,
going to
"Oh."
sleep, and immediately
I-
snores like, oh, that's a thing. He snores so loud.
Did I
that was
always
actually
snore
nice.
that loud, even as a kid?
Um,
Or like, did I did I snore like?
You definitely snored. Yeah. I don't remember how loud it was when we were a kid, but I definitely remember you snoring.
Something I feel like we never mentioned as part of the trip though was we talk about our miserable camping nights from that trip.
Mhm.
I feel like both of us forget how rough that first night actually was,
that was pretty rough. Yeah,
because
that was the only
Dustin
cold
and
night.
I did the stupid mistake. And I don't know why I made this mistake because I know better. But we made the stupid mistake of going to sleep in the wearing like a short sleeve shirt and shorts when we were camping at the foot of a mountain in New Hampshire. It was the coldest night of our lives, I swear to
I was
God.
literally like sleeping on.
It
ice.
was freezing.
You might as well like been sleeping
Both
on a
of us
frozen
were
lake.
freezing. Dustin, if I remember correctly, at one point in my head, I was like, "Shit, we should just cuddle for a while." Because
that point.
I think the temperature was below 32,
Probably. Yeah, it was pretty.
and this was middle of June.
yeah,
We didn't think it was gonna get that cold.
that's a new way to live
Every
sometimes.
camping
Just,
night after that, except for the nights we were in the desert, we were in like sweatpants.
Even the nights where I would literally hear the sweat drip off me and onto my.
It was better than the.
Probably. At least then I could literally just open up my sleeping bag and just take my shirt off, whatever, and lay down. But even then, it's like,
It was, think of it like this: it was colder than it is now,
yeah.
and we were in shorts,
Yes.
sleep
Yes.
Last night,
with like.
I was gonna cuddle Fanning for warm. Hey, I probably would have said yes. It was like, hey,
Oh,
no, I'd probably be like no because I feel like I'm gonna puke.
all right.
Actually, now that I think
Yeah,
of
you
it,
know
but
I'd cuddle one of you for warmth, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna wake up with duct tape on my mouth.
Yeah, that was actually the plan to lure you into a false sense of security. We're gonna play with your emotions.
Dude, I am very sorry about my snoring. I
Yeah, you
feel
can control
bad,
Hey.
even though I know none of you blame me in that I don't choose to snore.
Yeah.
But like, by all means, if someone wants to do some research and send me tips on what I can do, I'm fair game. As long
I
as
heard
it
they have
doesn't
these
involve me
machines.
wearing a mask. I know there's so have you guys seen the commercials for the sleep apnea where it's like how to treat sleep apnea without wearing the mask?
I don't think so.
Is it
Yeah.
is it those strips? Is that what?
No,
is it
it's
the same
like
thing or is it different?
it's like the Inspire or whatever, and they're like, yeah, you don't need a mask. It's just like this easy like minor surgery thing or whatever.
Oh.
And it's like a TV commercial for us, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, having sleep apnea wouldn't be too bad. I'll just do that. That way, everything's fine, right? And then my dad said, do you know how much that is? And I said, no, I don't. So we looked it up. This was a TV commercial for a $36,000 procedure.
Christ.
Damn.
I was like, oh my God. And then I thought about it. And I said to myself, you know what? If I got diagnosed with sleep apnea tomorrow, and you told me, Rob, for $36,000, you will not have to wear a mask every night you sleep for the rest of your life, I would do it.
You do it?
Yeah. Because those machines, those masks do not look comfortable.
Sure.
B, the machine makes fucking noise.
True.
I would know anyone if I've seen people who said like they swear by it's like the best decision they've ever made against CPAP machines. Like you don't even know that the mask is on and you don't even hear the noise or anything. If that means anything.
I would want to do a trial run before I committed to it.
Fair, yeah.
Because here's
I
the
think
thing.
you
is
can too. I think you get like a week with it before you. There's
okay, then yeah. I mean, I would try it out.
I would definitely look at it.
Because here's the thing: is maybe they're right. Maybe I wouldn't feel the mask. Maybe I would tune it up. Because honestly, I mean, I tune out the AC.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
sure you would tune it out eventually. Maybe it would help me sleep better. I mean, I feel like I sleep pretty well anyway.
I mean, yeah, sleep's probably fine with. It's just try not to choke in the middle of your sleep.
True. Then we
Not
really
that
would
it's
have to
gonna-
find
I'm
a
not gonna lug
replacement.
in a machine like that to a camping trip.
We really would have to find a replacement on the podcast if he
Yeah.
fell asleep, if he died in his sleep.
And we do have a bench already, so
True.
it's not really that hard.
But yeah, I'm half expecting to be woken up by being.
you just
sucked
call 'em the
tomorrow.
bench? You called them the
You
bench.
got the stars and you got the bench.
All right, I like it.
What's going on?
He just called Georgia and Fanning the bench.
You know, Shannon's standing number 2.
Sub one, sub two.
Sub 1, sub 2.
Who's gonna win 6 Man of the Year this year? You guys, I don't know. Whoever steps up.
Alright.
Alright.
I don't know how much longer we're going.
Well- I think.
I have one last thing I want to quickly mention.
Yeah, go for it, man.
So I know none of us have seen it still. What the fuck happened in that Celtics game?
Yeah, apparently Derek White just shot a game winner shot with 0.2 seconds left at the end of the game.
0.2.
That happens.
What was it? Like a half court shot?
It was just 2 points. He was just shot.
It would've been a
I
fourth.
never
It was
seen
just
it yet
it was
myself.
so they had so
He's
Because
like, I
basically
need
there
what
help
was
for this
there was
now.
like so if I remember correctly, I don't know how much you write about this. So there was the Celtics were winning.
Yes.
Then at like 2 seconds left, they did a 3-point foul,
Yeah, so on Miami.
which I didn't even know was a thing.
It's
Yeah.
100 and
It's
102.
basically just when you foul someone when they try shooting a 3-pointer.
Okay, so then
And
they
then-
got three
You get 3 shots.
free shots,
Yes.
Which are worth
and
more
they
money.
got all three.
Yes.
So now
Yes.
they're up by 1.
Yeah.
2 seconds. We have the ball at this point.
Yes, because after the free throws, the other team just
And then they pull off a 2-second play,
Yep.
sink it, and
And
now
win the
they
game.
are in game 7.
Yes.
7 on Monday.
Yo, Dustin was so happy before he went to
Dustin,
I
bed.
was so mad
Pumped.
first.
Yeah,
Dustin was pissed at first, and then like, wait, it's still going on.
I
it's
think
still
he
going on.
shook Rob and said, "You get to live tonight."
He did.
Yes, he did.
He
'Cause
very
I
much
was
did.
talking, I was like, I'm
He
gonna fucking
shook
kill
me
you
and
in your
said,
sleep.
I
You get
regret
to
that he
live.
did not kill
Congrats.
Oh, you're right.
Because it was like,
I got
because
it,
originally, because we're just watching on, we're not even watching, we're just looking at the score.
We're
on
not
Google.
watching.
Wait,
We're
wait,
constantly
wait.
updating this
I was
thing.
refreshing
And we're like,
every
why
half
isn't the
second.
score going? Why isn't the score
It
going?
went to the
And
point where it said,
I remember because we're updating the score, and you're like, someone called timeout, something's going on. And
Yeah,
then the
'cause it was
score
on 2
goes
seconds,
100
like
to
2 minutes.
101, and we're like, they have fouls. And then it goes 102, 102, and you're like, oh no. And then it goes to 103, and I've never seen your mouth drop so much, Dustin.
I wasn't
You were
expecting
like,
to foul a
"What?"
3-pointer.
I was reading different Twitter feeds just on Google and just seeing like how did the Celtics lose this? They were up by 15 points and they haven't scored in the past 4 minutes. I'm like, God, this is just terrible. And then the tune changed right at the end. Like that was
That's the thing, because
fucking
Google, we were watching on, originally said Miami 103, 102, 0 seconds left, and that's when I was getting
It
mad.
did
I
say
was
0
like, God damn it, what
seconds.
the fuck? How do we foul a fucking 3-pointer? God damn, I'm literally zipping up my 10, getting ready to go under angly.
and then
And then George's like, wait, and he
Yep.
just points his phone at me.
It's
I rip it
updated.
out of his hands. Like, let's fucking
You really
go.
I didn't think I was gonna get back.
I just had to make sure I was seeing it for myself. I couldn't believe it.
So the best part is by the time this is uploaded, Game 7 will have happened.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's going to be a
Game 7.
damn tragedy when the Celtics absolutely blow it Game 7, right?
That would
Why would you
suck,
put
but
that
it's not gonna happen.
Why would you put that in the air?
Nah, I'm calling it. I'm going to call it right now. You ready? I'm going to go. They're against the Heat.
Miami Heat.
Miami Heat.
Okay.
As if that's
I'm gonna go
influencing
right
his
now, you
decision
ready?
at all.
Heat 112, Celtics 87.
If you really think that big of a
Yeah, I think they're
score
gonna
difference.
blow it.
I'm not even that. You think they're gonna absolutely blow it?
I am hoping that by
All right, someone write
speaking
that
this
down.
into existence, the exact opposite happens. So. Yeah, you said someone write it down. We're
Oh,
recording.
we're recording it.
There's
Duh.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Sorry.
5,
Well,
6,
You
7
think I just
different mics
have conversation with my friends?
No.
Why would I
You're
ever
using
do
this-
that?
You're using this for when you get them prosecuted for something you have an alibi, right?
Exactly.
All right.
They're
Go to your bookies. Miami 112 to 87.
Even though this video will be up
I don't know what
after
the spread
the
is
after
right
the
now.
fact.
hell yeah,
Take the spread after the game. So
bro. I don't even
easy
know,
money. Just bet on the game after it's over.
dude. I don't
know
even
why
know. It's gonna take me so long to edit this. So much longer than normal.
Yeah, because
It's
you have
not
to you have
that
to
much
you have to
longer
fix
than
the
normal.
you have to
It's gonna take so much longer,
you have
dude.
to cut
We're
together
at
the 2
hour
videos. You
42.
have to cut together 3 videos. You have to put it in that break where we're still talking, even though you're trying to fix the camera because you ran out of
Yeah.
space.
This guy gets it. You
Yeah,
see,
actually,
Rob?
that's- He's not
I
talking
get how
about,
much work it is.
Yeah,
You see,
he's not
Rob?
talking about the
I
length
never
of
said it
it.
wasn't a lot
You
of
see, Rob?
work.
Rob,
You literally just did.
You see, Rob?
Downplaying how much work it was.
you see,
gonna be.
this guy listens.
No, I just said it's not much longer than normal.
This guy
He's
listens.
talking about how long it's gonna take him, and you're saying no, it's not.
With the other one,
This guy understands.
Matt, if there's anything I can
This
do
guy
to
be
make
like
your
him.
life easier, let me know.
You get, oh my god,
you could start maybe that's some
Yo.
ideas.
you're gonna wake up with a
Trust me,
little.
you don't- I have been,
You know-
I have gone on record and said that I will edit an episode of the podcast, and he doesn't think I can.
You're gonna wake up with
I
a
do too,
you're
actually.
you're gonna wake up with a list of things that you can do, and they're gonna be going up and down on like you're sleeping like the feather like the. It's-
Oh, we went over this. That's not how I said
No,
it.
you could do to help
You can't
us to
snooze.
make,
You can't
to make things
snooze.
easier for us, liking and subscribing.
Yo, is that our first call to action?
I
Yes,
still want
And I
to
did it
score
wrong.
like.
because technically you're only supposed to do one, not 2.
All you're supposed to do at the beginning and not the end.
Yo, and ring that bell.
They're watching all the way through.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, totally.
This episode,
Yeah.
bruh.
Yo, I'm just gonna throw this out there. And if you're listening to the podcast right now, type in the comments what you think the score of the Celtics game is gonna be. Oh wait, sorry.
You
Go to bed, Rob.
go to bed, Rob.
Go to bed.
Good night,
I'm
everybody.
tired.
Go
Actually,
out
can you
I'm tired. Are you guys tired?
Rob, before we go to bed, give us like 20 minutes.
Yeah, can
Yeah.
you wait? Can you here? Just sit
Half
here.
hour head start.
Sit here. Have our head start, then we'll sleep.